Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Washington Huskies, taking on a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That run moves the ball to the 16.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle, it's Reynolds. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Williams. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Becomes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. And he drops back in the gun. He's moving out of the pocket now. He eludes the rush. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
This is the deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback, and he uses his legs to pick it up.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Direct snap to the back. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Tries to get it to the running back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
No problem. Knocks it right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Looking for a gap. It's Martinez. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running. But as Miami Hurricane back, he's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Makes a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Can he reach the end zone? Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, right now this defense seems to be sitting back worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game because they are getting ripped apart up front.
The Hurricanes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Or it's snapped to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display.
Oh, and it's blocked. And they grab it. It's a live ball here. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. To throw, it's Williams. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Great footwork, a big opening now. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down.
Really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and, of course, the last couple years with Michael Penix.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip. He saw the ball and just swatted it away.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
Looking to throw it on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
2nd down after the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll try to run for the first down. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. Scanning the field, it's Williams. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
First play of the drive, they look to the right. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Automatic on the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. The last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Trying to create outside the pocket now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's got some space. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Powerful running into the secondary. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. On the run, it's Martinez. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So here we go, third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
Yeah, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. And it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, and he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Huskies will come to the line to run the hurry up. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Breaking free at the 30. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down at the 49.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield. It's Ward. Checks this down to the running back. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding out of the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Okay, ready? Here's the 2nd down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll get there. Touchdown for the U.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in his football game.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. And the Huskies will crank up the tempo. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Dropping back, it's Williams. Pressure is coming. Breaks loose at the 45. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's escaping the pocket now. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Huskies will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
With the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Fires this one deep middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in the national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup, trust your quarterback and receiver, and take shots downfield.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Will he score here? Touchdown, Miami. And the route is on.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Makes the defender miss. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
We go with a direct snap. He's got some room. Can he get there? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Washington. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Point after, not quite through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. The Canes will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. With the return, it's Jackson. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. First down here for this offense. Dropping back, it's Williams. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they stop him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 45. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. Fresh set it down. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to the right side.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Direct snap to the back. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Ward. Finds an open target on the left side. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D. There's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Oh, it's snapped to the back. The ball is loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Receiver in motion now. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Huskies. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and his vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball, the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Miami offense is back on the field. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You can almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out in the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. Single back, takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP in the national title.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. Gets past the tackler into open space now. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the 3rd downs, the red zone.